Well, all right then. Okay. All right. Thursday. It is Thursday. All aboard.
Like a Friday.
Ah, boy. Welcome aboard. We got the Stew crew. Lisa Love.
Good morning.
Steve.
Mr. Frisco.
Yes, sir. And Steve, the groove.
groovy one over there.
The groove master. The juice master.
Shush.
Well, it all depends on how healthy I feel.
Yeah. Even if
Juicing.
you strike up back that Saturday show, that what?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know.
That does sound right.
I always thought about it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is the 13th day, the day before. And I better go on a gift already.
I hope y'all have mine.
What?
I tell you.
Where to go on?
Just run out of Christmas and done there to spend money again. For what?
It's
For what?
somebody else's Christmas.
That's what you do.
Stuff to make the ladies feel good.
I
You know
tell
how
you.
when I'm married every now and again, you renew your vows.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day is just renewing your commitment because,
So-
you know. Yeah?
So if your wife birthday was the 20th
Mm-hmm.
of December,
Mm-hmm.
then you had Christmas, and then your sweetheart birthday that made the 20th of January,
Yes, yes.
and
So you
then
have to go to chain of command.
and then Valentine come around February, straight BPS, straight
Nothing wrong with
BPS, pocket syndrome.
Yep, nothing wrong with the wife and the sweetheart and the thing on the side. And the
Can't
side
keep
piece.
up. You can't keep up. Too much money.
As long as everybody know their role.
No, I talk about the money. I talk about the money for the handout.
Yes. That's why everybody know their role.
man.
Everybody know their role. They know that wife get the most
That
money.
like Christmas 2 time.
But that no matter that it's like some religion you could marry as much wives as you can afford.
Yes, well at least you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Everybody know that wife get the most money, get like 100%. Sweetheart gets 75%. Thing from the side gets 50%. And side piece. Actually, no, I think side piece bigger than thing from the side.
That's what you're getting?
Yeah, there's a ranking system.
Oh,
Don't tell me
okay.
when, don't tell me when the ladies never know that.
Just checking.
Yes, there is a ranking system.
Easy junior ranking.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes. Are we on the book?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I do not believe we are on the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
We are?
I saw the notification popped up.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I guess when you said it, we were in the process. I don't know. Let me check. Ja. Yes, we live.
We live. We are living called Let Me.
First
Let
on the
Me
book,
Read.
Miss Tricia. What's up, man? AKA.
Hi. Good morning.
I tell you, early out.
I tell you.
Special. I feel
Yes.
special when somebody hail you for the first. The first somebody will hail you, I mean, yo.
Yo, you know that in 1979, it was right around this time that the Warriors came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest movie that nobody ever heard about. Or people look like they don't remember. The Warriors. But the true fans out there know about the Warriors.
Hi, channeling is second in line. Channel wants to know how much the side piece get.
Yes. You know, like I said, side piece, I think side piece get like 35%. Side piece get, because after wife, sweetheart, that the next one, man. Sweetheart, that the next in line, the heir apparent.
Why side piece? You have to come good.
Yeah. So you think side piece replaces sweetheart in this day and age?
Okay, you talk about two different things. I never know that there was a difference. All right, good.
Between what?
Wife and side piece or wife and sweetheart?
Yes, wife that the one we got the papers we could take your house.
Uh-huh.
sweetheart, that a thing from the side when time you get back with your wife
Yes.
get back with you, you got a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Thing from the side.
Well, you just a thing on the side just now.
No, I admit it. Ask you because you got sweetheart, you got thing from the side, you got side piece.
No, that too much classification.
No, all of them got that. Yo, bro, I tell you.
I agree with it. I agree with it. No, I agree with it.
Suppose your wife back
Yeah,
to
why am I not doing two sweetheart?
Because suppose your wife begs with you and your sweetheart busy. Ghana.
No, that problem.
convention.
No, we never recommend that people go get sweetheart, but it does happen. But more one sweetheart, boy, you better get some chips. What you gonna be more one sweetheart? See,
You know what a Creole man?
you make Lisa come off of camera now.
Yes. First of all, make I just go on record as to say that Creole man not cheat. First thing. Because everybody understand what are the situation.
Why, my man, I want a two sweetheart. Lad.
You never know.
Man.
You never know.
I greedy.
Why a man want...
You call it hot dog, eh, man there call it hot dog.
Make I answer a question for you, please, in the easiest, simple possible way. Why a man got 20 pair of sneakers?
No, but that's sneakers, I mean.
No.
Because he wants to.
Yes, but the other reason that for what?
You can afford it to show.
Not only for that. So I could take one after they put on.
I know what they say. You get tired of one, so you put on the next one. You say, it's Balia.
I wanted you to say it, not me. You won't get tired of me.
Hey, I hear you. That guy can afford it. A lot of man only got one pair.
Exactly.
Can a woman can have a side piece too? Of course.
Yes.
The same rules apply. The same rules apply. So women have more than one side piece too.
That's a foul. We're good for the gander and always good for the goose.
But they do.
Oh, really?
But they do. Listen to
There's
me.
a different
Everybody
thing
cheat.
when a woman
Everybody
on one
cheat.
side.
Men and women
Yes.
cheat.
Oh, gosh,
Yes.
man.
But women cheat with their heart. Men cheat with their pants. Women cheat with their heart.
I don't know what that
Every
mean.
woman what? Come on, you know what that mean.
I don't know what that
When one
mean.
woman, hold on. When one woman cheat on a man, the man nervous bad because women know your average woman no one cheat with you just for physical pleasure. Your average woman have to have one liking, one connection or something to you like that.
Oh, because women aren't conquerors by nature. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, they have to have one feeling. When man go out there and cheat, the woman will get vexed and whap her up and pan and thing, but the woman know that by nature. But when you see women do it, and they could hide it better than we. Thank you, Minister, cheating and everything else. They could hide it better than we. They don't throw in comments already.
Yeah, but these newfangled ladies do it for the same reason, for the come up.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. What I'm
What did
saying.
tell you?
They nearly got a business to run.
That's the new.
A business on the top boy yesterday.
Oh yeah.
When you
you
get away for free, it's illegal. I mean, it's legal, but you know, charge for it. Let me tell you something. There's a, how you want to put it? There's a secret, if you want to call it secret or unspecified, under the table, something like that going on.
Wait.
Where it's not outright. You know, they're on the street corner, they say, but many women, and I don't want to jump on the women, but many women, right now, they're in that game for the money. And if you're in that game for the money, you basically, we know what that is.
Yes.
So there's a level of that happening like undertoned, but it's happening.
No,
it's happening.
It's because of people like us who are asking the simple age-old question: if you could give it away for free, why come illegal when you sell it?
Yes,
so when they do, they now come right out and sell it, but they make you know. Well, I put that.
Oh no, some of them make you know. I mean, some of them make you know. That's what it is. So it's an informal. There's an informal level of, if you want to call it prostitution, going on where some of these young up folks actively in it for the money.
Yeah. Yep. But I'll tell you something else to that.
When you're done, you give me my chips.
That's a changing of style of time. Because just like how music change, fashion change.
But when we talk about the men,
Sexual promiscuity change. And I believe that with the Me Too movement and the women's right and the right to vote and everything, well, they have the right to ranga too. But the thing is, it doesn't change the fact that the majority of women that would go out there and cheat would most likely have some sort of emotional bond, whereas a man don't.
Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. So when a woman is, so you're saying a woman is only driven, you can't get. Yeah, that's not for the. Yeah, I get what they say. So most men do it just because. You think the men never fall in love too?
Of course.
Well, it all depends.
They fall in love and leave their home and whatever that
All
is.
of that, yeah. That sometimes that end up they happen down the road, but kind of get catch.
Well, that's only if they eat pepitos. That's what I'm trying to say. But again, we need to go by everybody. You know, we are.
I know. I get you.
The average
scenario.
Yeah. There are some women out there where I tell you plain where you want, and when I give it to you, when I stone it out to you, and you know and those are rare. Well, not so rare. They have women like that, but the majority of women still, I think, need to have an emotional part.
Okay,
that's
so
why you say, that's why you see women get pregnant. That's why young girl get pregnant. Besides fool so young, they get pregnant because a lot of them get caught up in that emotional thing. They feel like, oh, this person loved me. You know, so
but that's nature. We're put here to procreate, sir. That's nature.
No. But we don't talk about that. That procreation thing done. Where God need to.
Don't you just say it happen?
God need to sterilize some people and yes, because a lot of them.
If you engage in the act, the chances are that will happen is very high.
Yes, but what I'm saying is a lot of them young girl engage in the act with a young man that they feel to them the way they feel to the young man. Yeah. And a lot of these young girls get caught up in that love thing, whereas the young man get caught up in the conquest thing.
Okay, so put it to rest. It's more likely for men to cheat than women.
No,
that's the question.
How do you think men are cheat? How do you think men are cheat?
Be careful what you're saying because.
No, I asked if it's more likely for a man to cheat than a woman.
I never understood that.
No?
Men are no, I don't think so.
If men are the conquerors and driven by emotion and share genetics, then wouldn't it be more likely for a man to step out than a woman?
No, because a woman is also looking. Well, Lord, we know I offend half our listeners. This is how God made it. This is how God made it. Women looking for the protector, for the provider, that kind of stuff. So they might not be looking at it as a conquest thing. They are looking at it as, oh, this person could probably deal with me better than the person.
Right. So I'm saying. So what's the driver? Most of the times, because we talk about probabilities, when we talk about every instance, and Lisa go chip in. What's the driver when a woman steps out? Is it because there are problems, or
not necessarily,
or is it just is it sheer temptation most of the times?
I'm not getting what I believe I deserve.
That's what I'm saying. Is it unsatisfied? There's something. There's a void. Because of the correct. But men no need no void. Everything go hunky-dory.
Right.
But a man is tempted easier than a woman. Is that what we're saying? I just try to get on a perspective on this.
I believe so. Boca is saying, how you prove you paid for sex? Do you get a receipt for services rendered as proof of payment?
Stop it. Let's get you, Boca. I can't even something. Better than that.
They give GST free weekend.
No, I want to groove. But tell me groove. The average woman out of 10 not likely to step out. But out of 10, the average man, you might get more numbers out of 10 will step out.
Casale said women like cheat with the 2-week vacation. Guys in Belize cars, they get spoiled. Minus all the shenanigans in general. They ask. Okay, I got Lisa first. Lisa, is it more likely for a man to cheat or a woman in a relationship?
A woman.
It's more likely for a woman to cheat?
Yes.
Wow. Tell me about that. You better explain that.
It is more likely for a woman to cheat, Frisco, if she's not being satisfied at home. If she is not getting what she believes she should be getting, she will step out. Somebody's gonna cross.
Okay, but that has to occur first. But suppose nothing is wrong. Like I said, when it comes, nothing is wrong. Is it more likely for the man to step out or the woman? Because men are driven by that good old temptation.
Yes, the man. Okay. If nothing is wrong.
Right, nothing wrong. I want to give no man a reason to make something go wrong, God, then worse than step. The average, we're not talking about there are
that's his nature.
The man, I think that the man will most likely easier have to step out than a woman in a good relationship, because whereas the woman would look at the relationship and say, yo, this is a beautiful relationship, I have everything I need, they're going to be satisfied. Man will be satisfied too. They have a good thing. But when the other thing pass out there that catch your eye, man, that's a funny thing. Because they look at that and it's going to be just another conquest. And we know this for all the men. There are men out there who evolve to become more, to hide these emotions and things. But many... one of our listeners said that they met many professional women who wanted just a physical relationship, not an emotional one. But that goes to the point where we were saying earlier that there are women like that. But the majority of women...
Yeah, we're talking about the average relationship.
The majority of women you see a good relationship with the husband and the wife, family, the car, the picnic and the dog. That's not a beautiful
It's more likely for the man to step out. Kasale.
I think it would be more likely for the man. Yeah. To step out.
Kasale, quick.
Speaking about stepping out.
Well, I'm going to tell you from my experience as an ex-pimp. I'm an ex-pimp.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to tell you something about me, right? In Belize, back in the 80s and back in the 90s, sex was free. I'm going to tell you. Sex didn't have no price.
We're not talking about that now, though. We don't move off on that subject, though, Kasale. Stay with me.
Okay, so we're talking about...
We're talking about, is it more likely for a man to step out or a woman to cheat then? Put it like.
Of course, in Belize, a man, because there's more women in Belize than men. You know what I'm saying? I asked my cousins that you need to have a relationship with
you think you have to do it in numbers or you have to do it?
It's a public service.
Oh, Lord.
It's a public service.
Look, the dating game changed all over the world. If you ain't got no money, it costs to be the boss to be in a relationship.
So is it more likely for a man to cheat or a woman to cheat? That's what I want to know.
Oh, a man, of course, a man.
Okay.
And a woman. Some women too, some women just hot.
Yes, that's true. And that is
Lisa, are you hearing this? What I'm hearing?
Yeah, some just hot by nature. That's hot. Just by nature, but I mean, men will have more opportunity because the men in Belize, like the guy who works at good jobs, they have other women in Belize because they got good jobs. You know what I'm saying? So the women are very picky in Belize nowadays. They don't pick any kind of man nowadays. They prefer to deal with a man, the American, than deal with their own kind who lives down the street. That's how it is.
Americans not so smart no more. Not play yourself. We're not so smart no more.
All right, Kasale. Thanks, Ben. We gotta go to a break.
Like I said, it's easy to have a girl. I gotta have a girl every day in Belize. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every day I have a different girl.
Parental, that's the same thing.
I'm a Christian, so I don't do that.
No, you don't know I'm Christian. You don't know I'm Christian.
Later.
Christian.
All right.
Anyway, guys, you have a blessed day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I always felt that it's an unfair question, who cheat more, because unless you're in the alphabet.
I don't want to say who cheat more. I don't want to say who cheat more. Who is more likely to cheat?
When a man cheats, it's usually with a woman. One of our learned...
Yeah, but a woman no awful. A woman could single.
Yeah. One of our listeners says, a man can have the most intelligent, sweetest, good-looking, sexiest, independent woman. And a raccoon-looking, I know I said the word, God catch his attention and lead him to the woods every time. And that is true, right? I mean, that is the essence of it. Man, we were made That's how God make way. You forget that what we had to do when we only Adam and Eve. We had anything we move, we run out of. God said go forth and multiply.
Once again.
So that's what our job was.
Yeah.
Women was to bear kids.
Camilo, chime in. What's your take?
Frisco.
What's your take?
Lot of people, right? Lot of homes. We went the outside. I'm talking on a woman. And you look across the fence and I see her home and I say, damn, Frisco and Lisa look good. Because it's everything that, like Gona said, the cat, the dog, the children, then the boat, the everything. But when you get in at the house, there's only material stuff. Either the wife, no cohua, no loving and no nice, no one cook for the husband, no one even say, hi, darling, how was your day? Or the man on the same thing. He
guy sweetheart, Carol.
Take over more for him time, so he try knock out himself. So then when you go now, and you meet Miss Susan at the corner of the lane, and she sit down and she talk to you. And she sit down and she say, Frisco boy, hey, how things? How you day?
Give it a time of the day.
Water. Hey,
Frisco,
I'm going to cake you want Lisa, right? Then you will find yourself going back to Miss Lady on the side because, hey, she got time. Right?
Yeah.
So that time, that one lead to conversation every day lead to something wrong. It's not because you want to go, but she has the time for you.
Yeah.
Do you know any of your friends that
I hear you. That is the case many times. That is true. Thank you. That is the case in many scenarios.
I'm gonna ask her if she know any of her friends because I can tell you something. I know people where the guy go out and work every day and the guy come home and the guy wife, well not wife, but the guy girl will live with her and they take me and thing. And one day this man gonna come back home early and find a wife with one of his friends. And somebody tell her that pick me that when you the raise, Papa, you better DNA that.
Oh Lord.
You know? And I mean, it all depends on the person, but men
All right, Carla, quick. Talk to me.
Yeah.
The mischievous one.
Watch out.
When I step out because they're adventurous, you know. They like that he say, she say thing. So they want to step out to find out where they go on with the hood. You understand? They want
what do you mean by that?
They want to go under the bonnet. You understand? Because he say, she say. So they want to step out. They're adventurous.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, clear. Adventure. I agree with someone on anything like we said. There are many reasons why things happen. But I had to go with percentages.
Yeah, but the one thing that I want to stick by, I believe, is that when women cheat, or not even cheat, when women commit themselves sexually to a man, most of the time, there's a big emotional connection.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, when men always have.
The average, not there are the nuances and the different scenarios.
You got to leave.
But in our average, I get where they say. That
they call them.
Lisa, you agree with that? You agree with that?
I agree with that.
They call any kind of gal the firewood gal, the guy if you rub their leg together, they could catch a firewood fire.
Oh Lord, that's a different thing.
Yes, they have bad men.
Because in that scenario, some women are just like some men.
Yeah, some women are highly sexual.
They are not. They're not faithful by nature. Some men are like that, and some women are like that.
No, but you could be highly sexual and be faithful.
But nobody
highly sexual.
Yeah,
no, I never say highly sexual. I say not faithful. So women not faithful by nature. And some men not faithful by nature.
Yeah.
So women want to do the same thing when the man they do. Although they do it, you not expect that they're
going to be faithful.
They are faithful. You always got probably the same thing with some men. So those are different scenarios with different people. But then I get every scenario different. So I believe that every instance where a man does something, there's a woman that does it. But I do believe that in the average relationship, it's more likely for a man to step out than a woman. That's what I believe. Like what groups say, just by the nature. Because man and woman are not the same thing. No care how you try to put it that they're the same thing.
Of course it's not.
We are not the same.
That's right.
We are not the same. We are driven by different things.
I am driven by a Jeep. Driven by a Chevy.
We take a break. I don't know expert,
Yes.
but I man still.
Good morning.
We'll be right back. Early in the morning is I want to come with long.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cultural problems for Black Belizean people.
What is?
Well, that's what one of our listeners says. That's a cultural. No, that's not a cultural problem. That's a worldwide problem.
That's a worldwide thing. Yeah, that's a
no
world.
matter what, black, white, Spanish. You want to cheat in this group of people out there that are Spanish, man.
Oh,
What?
Lord.
They got it.
Boy,
Yes, they got that language. They
Yeah,
got that language.
break.
Women just say, yeah, mi amor, ven acá,
That's
amor.
Julio.
Julio.
Well,
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000.
right. All aboard. All right, clockwork. All right, welcome back, man. You're locked into the morning stew. I swear. Yep.
Right about now, Donald Trump is cashing the check from Twitter that Elon Musk wrote for him for $10 million because when Twitter had banned Trump from speaking, so Trump sued and he won $10 million. So, yeah. Just thought that, it'd be good to know that, like how the price of eggs going down over yonder.
Clear.
Yeah. What else is happening?
Well, the matter for the redistricting was in the court yesterday. There's an update to that, so we got to get into in a few.
Yeah, but nothing going to come from that.
We're going to get into that.
You think so?
Nothing going to come from that. They filed it too late, and even when they were filing it, there just happened to be some sort of printer or computer or technological glitch that they couldn't get it in. But anyway, nothing going to come from that. Wasting Mr. Ramgarang Ganambandadi time.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought we just go to lunch and done. Yeah, man. That's what's happening there. There was a car. Yeah.
Sir Ram.
Yes, greetings. Brother Frisco and
1 second. Do we have 1 second? Lexi, can you check see if we have volume on the Creme app, please? I think there's no volume on the Creme app. The XTV app, sorry. Check that out. All right, go ahead, Ram.
Yes, I was saying greetings to the three musketeers of the best program, the Morning Stew. Lisa,
you're a smart man.
And Frisco, my brother. Okay. You were referring to women will cheat and man will cheat. I will tell you in a nutshell. You have ladies that are Cinderella and you have ladies that are Sheeparella.
Watch out.
And you have ladies, they no matter who they married or live with, they silly lookouts. But I agree, and the man, you have a lot of man that a man tell to. No, I agree with the first lady that talk and say what he say in regards to why a man go look for a second option. It's a minister in the U.S. called Minister Louis Farrakhan. And in one of the speech in Chicago, Illinois, while I was present, he said that some reason why some of the men will go to somewhere else before they go home is because the lady does not welcome them when they go home. While if they go to the next option, oh, papi, you all right? Welcome, darling. They tend to them so nice that they don't want to go to home. They want to go to the option.
Then everybody needs to get welcome home.
Another thing the man said, sometime when the man left home, the bed no fix, the lady here no come, and this and that. And when he come back on, the same thing he commit, so the man rather go where the option, everything sweet and nice and ready. It's not the excuse, it's not the reason, but they're just giving why some man do that. And
that's
the last
very
thing I want to say, I don't know if Groove or you, Frisco, here, that Donald Duck is calling for the files of the deaths of the brothers Kennedy and Martin Luther King. I believe he no trusts his own security, so he want to know the root of the corruption in that security. Respect, one love.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Ram.
Yeah, make a tell you something.
Their opinion.
That right there is the biggest pile of bull. Not where Ram said, but the spit that men cheat because women not clean their house and not comb their hair.
So you can
Hell no. You man not find any reason for cheating. You know what one good reason why man cheat? Because that's Thursday. You know what another good reason why man cheat? Because that's Saturday. Huh?
Just because.
So if the woman catch the man to cheat, what do you think the man will say? Oh, I cheat because the Thursday? No, the man will say I cheat because the house dirty and you don't comb your hair. You know, come on. We try to blame people for your own downfall.
I mean, no, there is some logic to the one partner being unsatisfied. The reason why could vary. Same way, if a woman is
if you're not satisfied, talk to the lady. If nothing changes, then you do. Otherwise, the thing go cheat. But maybe she's sick. You don't know.
Okay,
but
so
I'm saying,
so what do you do? Do you
it's on chauvinistic
find out what's going on and stop making assumptions?
Yep. That's a chauvinistic thing. Right now, everybody know going on with Dana. Dana can't do a whole lot of heavy lifting at work. You know what Groove do after the show done? Groove the wash.
To get done. Do what
they hang up clothes. Yeah, Groove.
Yeah, well, you're a good husband. You that yeah.
No, it's not about that.
No.
It's about knowing that if I may say, oh, all right, look how the house look. Dana can't not clean up the house, I go and cheat. But Dana can't do all of that because Dana don't feel good. You know, so people, look, man cheat because their pants telling for cheat.
Because they want
yeah, that's all. Ain't no big psychological thing about that. And that the whole God make way. What? Your hustle is good thing he no cheat. And I could vouch for that. Fuck it up.
Of course not.
Man, I could joke about everything else, but I could vouch for that. That's right. But yeah, man, it's DNA, and what's happening is just like how when they try change up with genders and our makeup and stuff like that as to what makes people tick. That's the way we do it. They try find reasons to justify things that are just human nature. You know, if I ever cheated and they catch me and tell him, don't blame me, pray to God, that's how he make me, that's why he make me so. You know, not that way. But hopefully we've evolved enough as human beings, men and women, to know that it's not every carnal feeling or carnal desire we have, we act on. You know, part of growing up and being an adult is having self-control. That's one of the reasons why me and Lisa are working at a studio now, because I couldn't control myself all the time and I get that kind of thing. So, yes. I leave behind the scenes. Where the boy gone?
Me don't.
Yeah. But,
me don't.
I'm back.
It sounds like...
I'm back. Yeah. What did I miss? Multi-man.
Not a thing. And,
yeah, what did I miss? Talk to me.
Lisa, tell
everybody got silent?
What
I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Lisa was telling us why women cheat.
Lies.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. You wanna get into this news package?
Of course.
Why not, ladies and gentlemen? This is early news package 10:27 on a Thursday morning, and this news package is brought to you through the fine courtesy of. Thank you.
Groove, please do the honors.
I shall, good sir. Fear not. Yes. As we reported on Wednesday, 3 claimants, along with their Trinidadian attorney, senior counsel Anand Ramlogan, are rushing against time to try and stop the March 10th general elections on the basis that a redistricting exercise has not been held. Their constitutional claim holds that because the election would not abide by the Constitution, their rights to vote and to protection of the law will be violated. The oral hearing of the application for injunction took place Wednesday. The matter concluded just after 6 p.m., having lasted 6.5 hours. High Court Justice Tawanda Handora remarked that since he came to the Belize bench in January 2024, this is the fastest such an application has been heard. The parties have been directed to submit their pleadings on Friday, February 15th, while the Election and Boundaries Commission is to submit their pleadings on Monday, February 17th. The Attorney General has submitted that the matter will be dismissed and that the judge is set to make his decision later next week. In an unprecedented move during the second portion of the submission, Ramlogan made a serious claim against the judge. The court had just come off a 20-minute break, and Justice Tawanda Handora was indicating that Ramlogan would only have another 30 minutes to conclude his submission. After senior counsel Eamon Courtney retorted that this would total over 3 hours of submissions, Ram Logan reported that his juror counsel in Trinidad and Fort Lauderdale had heard the judge say while his mic was still on during the break that he was minded to dismiss the matter already. Ram Logan told the judge that if this was his thinking, he should simply say so. The defense reacted in shock, but Justice Handora merely affirmed that Ram Logan's statement was incorrect and told him to proceed with his submissions. When senior counsel Courtney rose to make his response submission, he informed the court that he would make a complaint against Ram Logan before the General Legal Counsel, given that he accused the judge of judicial misconduct and did not apologize when the judge indicated this was incorrect. Courtney also made the claim that Ram Logan was merely paving the way for him to later claim that Honduras prejudged the matter. Ram Logan told the court he had no issue going before the commission, but requested an unedited copy of the recording to be able to defend himself. He did say that when the judge responded that the claim was incorrect, his response was, if that is what he holds by, then he will move on with the submission. The court has committed to provide the recording of the session. It is uncertain if the break was recorded.
A news package brought to you through the courtesy of Smart.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Downhill Thursday. That's what it is. Downhill Thursday.
One of our listeners said, I totally agree with you. Hispanics like cheap.
Oh, God.
You said, no make them hold your hand.
Oh, God. Because it's over?
It's over. It's over now.
Mi amor.
Yes. That's the one. That's the Spanish. The one the romantic language.
Latin or Spanish?
Spanish. It's a very.
Is there a difference between Latin and Spanish?
Yeah, Latin. I mean, what the difference between Hispanic, Spanish?
I say Spanish. I say Latin language.
Well, whatever. Romantic. You could. That's because they're politically correct nowadays. But
no, I've heard that a long time. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
You know what are the most. The two most not romantic language,
what?
German and Jewish.
That is racist. I swear.
No, that's true. You have to like the hack up. But yeah, terrible thing.
So is there a difference between Latin and Spanish? Or we just say Spanish and Latin is the real term?
Hispanic.
Enlighten me, good sir, or stewards. Anybody who have that info?
Yeah, the right on your laptop.
I mean, I like when we stewards and chime in, correct me.
Yeah.
Speaking about
between,
it's not much difference. They're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's like the language. It says. It's the language. Spanish is more modern, while Latin is more like the European Empire era. So that's the difference.
Yeah. Well, all right.
It says Latin is more vulgar.
Really?
That's what it says. I'm minding my business.
Interesting. Speaking about correction, the other day Groove brought up that the Earth's inner core might be spinning the other way because of what the new information is saying. It struck me because I said, what if they spin the other way, boy? The how we know they tumble down yet like in the movie. But
it wouldn't affect us.
It's the outer core, the spinning of the outer core, not the inner core. The magma around the inner core is the outer core. No, if that changed, no, that is where you have problems. So the inner core, they say, changes around from time to time over the years. So that is correct.
Every 10 grand or so.
Yeah. So it's the outer core. So if you understand how it works, in the core there's an inner and outer core, but the outer core is spinning in one direction. Now, if that should stop.
There's a hard metal core
in the middle,
And
so I was mistaken. I was
outer core.
Yeah. So the doomsday trigger that I was referring to is the outer core, not the inner core. So you were right, sir.
Yeah, it's all right.
With the inner core.
You see, Mr. Frisco, I am man enough and decent enough to say, you didn't have to tell me that. I knew.
Come on.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let us.
Nobody say for audience as well that if that outer core should stop spinning, that then around the inner core, then you're in a problem. Yeah, Krem, hello.
Yeah. Remember, we're in the last days, so things will happen.
But the last days could be millions of years, you know.
Oh, all right.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, I think one of them people get too emotional, so cheat, and the other one have that covetous thought. You understand? You got desire. Yeah, that's what happened right there.
Okay, great horny toads. Right. Yeah.
What? The kind of toads?
Great horny toads.
One of our listeners, I don't even want to call a name because they'd have never imagined that who would send such a comment. Says, imagine how many razors will be sold tonight.
Why?
Why? Why? That would be to the Frisco today, the 13th.
I know. So what, they have to cut off the relationship for tomorrow?
Well, you could say that. You could say that.
He got jokey joke.
I had to tell you.
All right, see why I said Spanish and Latin are two different languages.
Yeah, well, this is what I was going to tell you. Hispanic is based on language, meaning someone with ancestry from a Spanish-speaking country. Latino is based on geography, meaning someone from Latin America. Spanish, the language itself, originating from España. So, for example, a person from Mexico would be considered both Hispanic because they speak Spanish and Latin because Mexico is in Latin America. ¿Comprende, señor?
Comprende.
Señorita, gracias. Gracias. Okay. Okay, what else were we looking at when we were...
Well, the case, interesting how the case turned out.
Yeah,
okay.
Apparently our Attorney General, really, well, I think cut when we, yes. Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Lisa is...
Yes, she's bowing out. She's heading out on assignment, looking all beautiful and everything.
Yes.
Yes.
What else hit the news yesterday?
Have a good day, my love.
Thank you. You too, guys. Love you both.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a mole infestation at the magistrate court. And this is not the first time we're hearing this. So it's a building there on Coney Drive that's rented. I don't know how you get to the point where you have mold.
Well, I gotta tell you, bro, I've been there one time and I seen about 8 people walking up with mold all over them place. They had one lady that had mold, another one had mold, all over the place.
So this is causing a
health issues.
A pause. Okay. So this week's emergency closure cases are being adjourned. The court will remain closed. Right now, Boca, answer you, but make I finish this. The cases are being adjourned. The court will remain closed for 4 work days and will resume hearings on Tuesday, February 18. Cases that were fixed for February 13 will be set for mention on February 18, and those set for the 14 will be heard on Friday the 19th. Cases for February 17 will be mentioned on February 20, and urgent applications will be heard in exceptional circumstances. So yeah, Boca, what up? Boca.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Talk to me.
All right, Jeff.
You just step out.
Yeah, still there, you guys.
Just step out.
You take bush, you take bush.
Yeah, like steel poles stepping out.
Yep.
Groove, you're talking about language just now, and it's so funny, people like associate Latin with more Spanish. And Latin is far from Espanol. Is that
no, you are thinking about
Latin
the Roman Latin.
You know, Latin actually came from Italy.
Well, Jude just said it.
Yeah, but it's so funny that because they come from Italy. I remember the Roman Catholic Church, and the Roman when my mom used to tell me when she was alive, they used to teach Latin in schools in Belize. The Catholic
Latin.
teach Latin. So you had to know Latin in school. And because they come from Italy, I just see the link where it comes with the Vatican. Because Rome is in Italy. So the Vatican, it was a language way back in the medieval times when, that was the language. And it seems like when the Christians and the missionaries came over to this side of the world, they bought the language and taught it. And it's so funny how it just fades right out, and the Espanol from España took over, and that became more the dominant language in this side of the world. And when it comes to the English language, we all know Mother England is English, the Queen's English. Well, no, it's the King English, which they say when I talk good English, I talk the King English, because Groove Farmer Home, that big country up north, doesn't speak English. They speak an American dialect, because American is not a language.
The reason why England said they got the proper English is because they write the book. English that just where you speak, the words you say, not the accent in which you say. Because American and English speak the same language.
But English comes from England. That's the point we're making. English is from England.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
give me a second to argue with you, no?
All right, Boca.
yeah, but you guys, when it comes to language, it's so funny. If you listen to Spanish in this side of the world, like we said, the real Spanish is España Spanish. But when you listen to Mexican Spanish, Guatemalan Spanish,
Puerto Rican, Dominican
Spanish, and South American Spanish, it all has a different way of how they talk Spanish. It's like maybe how the Creole language stand within the English Caribbean. Everybody talk English, but all the languages are a bit different. So language is a very interesting topic, guys. And now we have the Creole now making waves, thanks to the real Creole girl, Silvana Crowd, which they make waves now. So, but it's going to be funny with this Creole language, guys, because I'm not sure if you have I have to ask Silvana this, and maybe you guys, when you see her, if you have a verb in Creole that you can conjugate, like in the singular.
And it will conjugate mean.
Yeah, like I went, I go, but do you have a verb, a gone, the present, past, future, everything?
But you try to carry me at school right now, but
why? Listeners
it's kind of funny, Frisco, because, and I think the point where Silvana, they make this, so I believe, is that you don't have to go on all the verbs. If you're gone, you wait if you're gone tomorrow. I went, I gone, or I was there, but that English.
You got some people that feel English right now. You want to go ahead, Creole, make them feel
Immediately, that's what the past tense. I mean, immediately. If they are no. You know, but things like that is very interesting when they teach it, how you will learn it. Just a little thought for today, guys.
Don't say it.
Oh, by the way, Frisco, you know, that case at the court, this redistricting, right?
Uh-huh.
My thought with it is that the government play cards 100% correct. Why I say that is that you must remember redistricting is within the Election and Boundaries Commission, right? And I heard a former minister say on a talk show that it's in the process already in the House. But the thing where the judge, I believe, could rule and say, look, the court now have no jurisdiction for redistricting. That's an act of parliament.
Well, that's him and Courtney's position.
Yes, and if you got it in act of parliament, parliament already dissolved. So the only way to get back that going in parliament is to have what?
Parliament
the election,
come back.
The election, only so parliament could reconvene.
So what you are saying, it was a shrewd chess move. That's all, a shrewd chess move.
But not so much.
Yes,
but not so much because for last year we heard that election will be in a mad.
Yes, but once the house is sold, you can't go back.
No, I'm just saying it's not that true. They don't like they pop it up away and we just know. For last year we heard that the wrong man.
The only way the house could reconvene back by if you have an election or you go back in the house. Yeah. So that's our, to me, our really good move that then the work all legal minds at work.
I mean, it comes down to the people that believe to decide if what's going on is a good thing or a bad thing, no?
They can't get out there and protest a Hala redistrict here happen. That's an act of parliament.
No, I'm just saying these things affect people politically and they don't find out how they affect them. So that's
and
do you think that we need...
So I just say you continue it and then, like I said, the court cannot rule to tell you have to go table it. You have to reconvene parliament. Only that you reconvene parliament is to go election.
I think everybody thinks we need a redistricting.
Yeah,
Boca, do you think we...
Bro, Boca, the man is saying, do you think we need a redistricting exercise?
What that?
Do we need a redistricting exercise?
Yes, we need it. I 100%
All right.
agree.
Yes. Okay, wait. Yes. Good. We need it. Hold on. We need it. It was promised to us. How much time and how much time we never get it.
Oh, well.
And we played it right up to the finish line where we can't get it now. Because if we get it now, it's going to be a constitutional crisis because that means the government will either have to stay in a power longer than their term is or something. So I don't look on it the way you would look on it. I look on it as two political parties who refuse to do anything about redistricting. That's how I say that.
That's what I say. I belong to be a political issue and how how people view it.
Only the House have to decide that because remember they did the election of Boundaries did something about it. They already sent in their report, you know. But what happened is in the House, it did never come up. And why didn't it come up? That's the question.
No, okay. Why do you think it didn't come up?
No, it came up. It came up. The first draft was sent and was rejected by everybody.
Yes, it was rejected exactly. So I have to go back to the drawing board. But this thing should be a must because it's, you know what people don't realize, and I tell everybody this, guys. Belize district, Belize city itself. If you look at the among electoral divisions in a daytime, because Belize City was the hub of everything.
Yeah, there's an unequal distribution. That's clear, yeah, we get that.
Nobody...
But it's all right. It's all right with that we have that.
Never sit down the road and say...
No, there is a need for it, but again, we discussed this already. But thanks, Boca.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, man.
There is a need for it.
There's a need for it, but because of the balance
of
power, yeah, so eventually...
Yeah. And the thing is what I don't like about it, again, you could take the public, but not take me for a fool and give all kind of pretty words as to why it not happen. The fact is, a lot of people run on the fact that they were going to do a redistricting. And for some reason, everything pop up except redistricting. And when it pop up now, it's a shrewd move. It's not a shrewd move. People trample on our democracy, on our rights as citizens, on the people down south. We got 4 representatives. I believe that they got 10 or whatever.
Well, you know what the balance on to? The people have to want it.
No, way bad until the politicians have to want it.
No, the pressure always comes from the people because the politicians don't intend to change it because it keeps the status quo in check. The people have to want it. Only then the politicians move. Only then politicians move when people upset.
If you could have given me some ideas when people pressure move anything, I'd have really.
Well, right now the KHMHA workers union they move. The teachers they moved last week. So pressure does bring.
Did it change anything?
Yeah, it forced them to the table.
Well, again,
the teachers they getting paid. And then you have to look into it. Because they don't want that kind of pressure. Wrong election time, nobody want anything against them. Maybe after election they might. But the pressure, you know the pressure comes from the people.
I'll tell you something. I guarantee you that 4 years from now, we want to the same problem to try to figure out if it's too late to redistrict.
I know I disagree with you. I just say pressure for come for the people. Yeah, Cremelo.
Yeah, Buta Baruka, George 1000 there, say lock me up. All of them, take them away.
No, all of them.
Yeah, but
you got 1 or 2 good ones.
You know that no happen, so yeah. But all right, good. So there's that.
No.
What else was it? There?
Again, I hate when people take me make puppet show. I wonder if Silvana got that word in a puppet show. So a good word to put in the dictionary.
Right, but then so the question is, so if the Belize Peace movement never bring it up, I know this Ram Logan and the folks who file this nuclear never bring it up, would the people be, the average Joe, would this be a issue that concerns them?
No.
Okay.
No, and that's why I'm saying it's not the people that need to give the pressure, it's the people where know better. The people in power, we know that what they do is illegal. And I don't talk about just PUP, I talk about PUP and UDP. Because when they're in power, look how much years they had for doing redistricting. But because they want to save their base and make sure that nothing changed with their base supporters, everybody afraid to do it. That should be a mandate. We should have demanded that, the first 100 days when redistricting done.
Well, you never explained it for me, but somebody explained it for me why Razors want to sell tonight.
Oh, you just get it? Very good, sir. Yo, we got a pro tip before we go to break, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever cooking kale that one thing like spinach, it's easier if you would add coconut oil to your kale when you're cooking it, because it make it slip out of the pan easier when you scrape it into the garbage. That thing tastes bad.
They say it's a superfood though. They say it's a superfood, that kale.
Yes, but it tastes bad.
You know everything is good for your taste bad, star.
So God, boy, for true.
All right.
Yes.
I hope to try get in.
Good thing I got breaks going out.
Don Hector me to try get in.
Really?
I'm gonna call quick back done before we go to the next break.
Yes.
Hold on. Yeah, we'll try.
It looked like Israel want for another extension before they leave Lebanon, because they don't kill up everybody over there yet. So they want to stay a few more weeks, I guess. Yeah.
All right, let me grab it. Cremelo?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Good morning. Something I couldn't get in earlier.
Yes.
Yo, hang up before I pick up the call.
The Constitution perhaps more than many of those that are there in the court. The Constitution was drafted after complaints came from certain constituencies that they were being cheated because the electoral people that are sent end up very early, and they know exactly how a constituency already voted. So this is a matter that came, so the Constitution was cleared that every constituency must have as equal number of voters as possible. Nobody can change that. The judge cannot change it. Politicians cannot change it. Cabinet cannot change it. Only the National Assembly can change that. I am noticing this case here. That matter should have been brought to the National Assembly in either a deletion or addition to that, but it remains that every constituency must. So we are going to an election violating the Constitution. That's plain. No liar from nowhere, no liar from Belize can settle that. Only the National Assembly. If it is taken there for an amendment, that something provides to be made that this can be disregarded for whatever reason. So I am stating that we are going to go into an election violating the Constitution, period. That is clear as daylight. Now, let's go to the other one that you mentioned there. The matter of we are going to an election for the first time in history without an opposition slate. For the first time from 1954 to today, we are going to an election without a opposition slate. In the worst of times.
Shine say you got 31?
Huh?
Shine say you have 31?
They said they have it, who are they?
Huh?
And ADP got 13.
From both political parties. We already knew, but there's not uncertain. Some change one day and some go the other day. Yeah, in Cairo is a case right now. One day is Shine, one day is Taker. So we don't know what will be that slate. Okay. Whatever that is. The other and final one is the matter that you just brought about Latin. I studied 5 years Latin in St. John's College because they wanted us to become priests. So I am well versed. Latin is a base language, classic language that does not change at no time. So the Roman Catholic Church, in writing the Bible and the scriptures, selected Latin because that does not change. Every other language in history changes over the hundreds, over the centuries. Latin does not change. So Latin is the base. But Spanish is an embryo of Latin. French.
Yes, so is French.
Italian, Portuguese, all those, they call them the romantic languages. That's what they are called, the romantic languages.
So who speak Latin? Who speak Latin right now in the world? Like legit?
Nobody.
Nobody speaks Latin?
Nobody speak Latin.
You know, look so.
Wow. Okay.
I know I had to take 5 years of very strict Latin because they wanted us to be priests, but I don't father.
Okay.
So that is the situation. Latin is form, never change. So I leave you with that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Don.
Don Hector was, he was right, but Latin changed. Latin from Rome is directly related to Latin America because the primary language spoken in Latin America, like Spanish and Portuguese, are derived from Latin, the language of ancient Rome, making them the Romance language. Essentially, the term Latin America refers to the region where the region descended from Latins or what?
Yeah.
The term Latin America refers to regions where languages descended from Latin are spoken widely. Also, they consider French, Portuguese, Spanish as part of, those derived from the original Roman Latin. But that language isn't spoken anymore.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Ram, before the break.
Okay, these languages here where we talk now, these are like dialects.
Dialects, right.
From
right,
the original Latin.
Yeah, Ram, go there.
All right, greetings again. Well, people beat me to it. Don Silva beat me to it, but I want to still tell you what I know what I hear. Latin is spoken in Italy right now.
Really?
The diocese of the Vatican speak in Latin. When John Paul right now, the Pope that is on duty right now, he speak Latin when he send a message to the world. Now, Latin is the root of Spanish, as it's called Spanish people or Latin America. Again, the reason why it's called Latin America is because the language comes from roots of Latin.
Yeah. All right.
No. And but the original language that is spoken through Latin America, as it's called, is Castellano, because the royal school of the Spanish language is in Castilla. And if you know Spanish, or you say you know, you should better understand the royal school dictionary of Castilla. The Spanish people that came to Latin America, Central America, in Beras, they came from that place, were all from Castilla, Spain.
Okay.
But the roots of language, I am fluent in Spanish.
Santiago?
If the Pope, if the Pope, anybody from Rome speaking Spanish or even Portuguese, as Groove mentioned, if you speak in Portuguese, I understand you well. If you speak in Italian, I understand you well. Buongiorno, como I say, it's very easy to understand. It's just the change of a couple letters.
All right,
and
thanks.
The final thing, when it comes to politics, Mutabaruka say, none of the people have the solution for me. One law.
Yes, sir.
Mutabaruka can't vote here. And Ram, I always agree with you, but I disagree with you completely. Latin is not spoken anywhere in the world today. Latin is not spoken in Rome. Latin is considered a dead language, and it's not spoken as anyone.
What the Pope talk when he talk? What does the Pope?
Spanish. The Pope talks Spanish when he talk, or he speak in Italian. Okay. You know, they say e pluribus unum et tu brute. That is a dead language. That is not spoken. We only have remnants of the Latin language that's that carried on through Spanish, Portuguese, French, and stuff like that. But Latin itself is a dead language.
Gotcha. Who is this?
Yes.
This got to be a quick talk. Carmelo?
Yeah. I'm not going to talk just no thing where they talk about. Latin is not used anywhere in the world except in the courts and states.
In where?
You've been using it.
Latin is the basis, along with French and Greek for the English language.
Okay.
This man does not know anything about what he's talking about. The Pope talks no damn Latin. He talks Italian.
Damn is a Latin word, sir.
All right. Yeah.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man. Different views. We don't have to attack each other, but yeah, we got to.
But seriously, talk with such certainty, and I know what you talk about.
All right. You could just give your point. Again, we don't have to attack each other.
Yeah.
All
right. Thanks,
love.
Bro. Yeah, man. Respect.
You know, if I hear we hear Latin all the time. The case was nolle prosequi. They filed a habeas corpus. Things like
Etal.
Those are those are Latin words where used in a specific occasions and categories. But people not get out every day to talk Latin. Nobody talk Latin no more.
Gotcha. All right, guys, we'll take a break right here. When we come back, we're going to find out why they call it missionary.
What? What do you mean?
Stay tuned. There's a story behind that. When we come back.
Lord have mercy. Hide the liquor license, folks.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're locked into the Morning Stew, man, on XTV and Creme Radio, also on Facebook. XTV Belize and YouTube. XTV Belize app and Creme Radio. Creme Radio Belize
Before
app.
you get into that very, very interesting topic, there's quite a few Latin words that we use. One of them we use on the stew every now and again when I go into my lawyer and I say, well, therefore, to it, and ergo. Ergo is a Latin word. Etc. is a Latin word. That's an abbreviation for and so on. Bona fide is a Latin word. That's good faith. Alter ego the other eye. That's also Latin. Verbatim means word for word. That's Latin. Carpe diem, which means seize of the day. Vice versa. De facto, ad lib. Those are Latin words. So even though it's a dead language, the language was so ingrained in society, pro bono, that, share bono is Latin, per capita, in memoriam. All those are Latin words. So status quo, I said that, yeah. So yeah, man, it's still around, but it's dead. Live long, Latin.
All right.
That's right. So now Mr. Frisco is about to tell us something about church, because he was talking about missionary, and I do know that that him being a good Christian boy, grew up in the church, he's going to be telling us something about religion. So go right ahead, Mr. Frisco.
Well, it's not about religion, but the question is
What?
it fact or fiction, what I'm about to say?
Uh-huh.
And one theory pops up as to how the terminology missionary came into being. And all of these things are, we just discuss broadly.
But the terminology in what, Mr. Frisco?
This is what I say. This is how we broadly, this is how you discuss Valentine without saying you discuss Valentine like in the casual, traditional sense. So much subject with gone for morning.
Yes. Uh-huh.
But we
So,
don't,
but when you
without
talk
really
about
say we talk about Valentine or whatnot.
You talk about missionary like now white people.
Missionary position. Yes, missionary position.
Oh, very good. I think that the people come and bring the shoes box with gifts. All right.
All
Why
right.
we call it so?
So according to one version, is that early European missionaries
check please
dealing with the native people.
Yes.
Where they were, and everybody asked how they even know, saw that these native people made it get down, baby.
Yes, but how are we doing it? Because they considered us animals, and that's where another style came in.
Well, they saw all kind of style from these people.
Yes.
All kind of style. But they style, according to these missionary people, never look proper.
Yes. Very animalistic.
Yes. So the Kama Sutra, all the different angles, cup and salsa, over the moon, lizard lap.
Crazy chicken wing. Yes. What's one?
And so they decided, these missionaries are shocked and appalled. Oh my God.
Dare you?
Look at these natives.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Yes.
I shocked. See that?
Decided that facing each other, man on top, is the only position acceptable before the Lord.
Yeah, it wasn't before the Lord, it was before the pilgrims, because when the pilgrims get there and they say all the tapir where they run around on the land, they say, oh Lord, we can't show any kind of thing there. Hide that, cover down, because we don't look bad.
So that's one version. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. The second version is that somewhere around the 60s, when hip was being hip, and you had the 50s, you had, the 40s and 50s, and Junior Ward Cleaver.
Yes, they weren't really hip.
No, that's what I say. Junior Ward Cleaver, then you had the 60s.
Yeah, Junior Ward, I'm a missionary.
Right, so it's like, y'all boring.
Yeah.
Like some missionaries. So that is the second theory how the terminology came about. That y'all boring like Junior Ward Cleaver.
You know why I believe the first one? Because in the Hasidim religion, the Hasidic Jews, when they make copulation and things, they literally cut one hole in a sheet. They cut a hole in a sheet and they spread it on top of the woman, and the man lays and go because the body can't touch.
Man.
And so I almost would have feel like it was due to that, because I know that when the people get and they come off of that boat, and then see the natives dip on their tree, they do their thing, and they by their rock and in the water, they do their thing. They say, wait a minute, that they do that thing too much. We have to put some rules on this. Yes.
Well, if the first one is the answer, then everybody, what were the missionaries doing, spying on the natives while in their sexual prowess?
When the missionaries came, you have to realize the missionary come with clothes on. They come with boots and everything. And the natives really, we were like, we never saw they on clothes. We walk around with drawers.
Oh,
we
Lord.
were about their clothes. And you know that back in them days there, you never always go in your hut. Why do you think they used to call that thing doggy style? Because anywhere you're sitting, anyway, and that's what the missionary would never like. They say that you can't do this thing anytime and just get the feeling for it. This is a godly thing. You must show reverence when you do this thing. And you can't go on. Remember how when they in Ireland, they say how you can't ban dancing. You can't do all of this. And when they say, well, describe dancing, they say anything with the flailing of hands. And that's how the river dance came about, where everybody put their hand down and they start to dance like that. So, you know.
Yeah, because things get wild over the last 50 years, right? Because remember, dirty dancing, lambada, all of that was like, ooh, risque, you know.
And those were the romantic dances because those were Latin. Yes. That's true, my boy.
Clear.
Serious thing. But yes. So I'd have voted for the first one that it was done because the missionaries came and they said, no, can't do all of anything.
All right, so word of advice. What's that?
God only allow one position in Frisco.
That's what they say. That's the only position that God allows.
Yeah, that's the only position that God allows.
All right, so other than that, y'all want to do like the Bolido man.
Under the sin. That's why you're going straight to hell.
Bolido man say, oh, we better bite back way.
By the head.
They're going straight to hell, I tell you. Anyway, to keep up with the subject matter, let's do a word of advice.
So,
as we keep this man and woman thing going.
I think we still have to hide the liquor license. We're not get out of that yet.
I don't know word advice to talk about that, but that's the first thing I come to. I draw, so.
All right, well, let's do that.
All right.
So your first instincts are usually the right ones.
All right. So the word of advice says, if you don't ask for it, you won't get it.
True.
You can get a lot more in life than you think simply by asking.
Yeah?
Yes. Stop beating around the bush.
Pardon the pun. Sometimes you might ask and you might get boxed, but we don't know the answer.
Oh, whatever it is, ask for, just ask and done. Stop beating around the bush.
Yep.
May I, excuse me?
Yo, my boy, and I have some people now, with that in job, we call it spell. Then spell. You know, I mean, just as an example, somebody that come to your house, and man, I drink one coffee all day, you know. I know smoke one little thing all day, and I go and dime, you know. And I say, well, where to tell me that for? But I know that spell. Because they don't want to ask you, but they figure if they beat around the bush and spell a little bit the goodness nature in your heart and make you say, well, you know what? Do you want to coffee, man? We just don't no problem. Everybody is constitutional right. We drink a cup of coffee every morning. So you don't feel no way. But then, boy, I got to try no money. Well, boy, I better go pray to one of the missionaries. That you get some money. You know what to say? Where the watch pants of it?
I read a long thing I see where I said me try to analyze, see how I could repurpose this.
Yes, we like how our listeners and our viewers participate in the show and send us information and general knowledge that we might not know. Yeah, so very good.
Tricky thing. So I use that for the girly word, even if Lisa sent a girly word.
Sure.
Let's get it then.
Well,
Lisa have a girly word?
Of course, but let's do two. Or let's leave Lisa one for tomorrow.
All right. So today's girly word will come from the one and only CY.
And you're gonna see why.
Oh Lord, help me, please, help me. Heart rate. All right. So it says, ladies, whenever you feel that a man should give you money or buy you something or buy something for you, but he can't afford it, and you're tempted to say he's broke or stingy or mean or whatever comes along with it, hold your chest and say to yourself, ladies, no, I'm the broke one because I can't afford what I want by myself. Unfortunately, broke women never believe they're broke. They assume they are dating the wrong guy.
That's right.
Work and have your own money, sister.
That's right.
Money is unisex. To whom the brain is given, sense is expected. Lord have mercy, deep down. See why? To whom the brain is given, sense is expected.
Yes,
man.
Exactly.
Wee.
That is like what Confucius says, CY. Wisdom has been chasing you, my child, but you have always been quicker. Yes. But yeah. That is deep. Because you ever notice that when you ask women what do they want, a man, oh, he got to be 6 feet tall, he got to be, got his nice home, drive a nice car, and make 6 figures. Okay, what do you bring to the relationship? Me. Oh, hell no. Hell no. No, me. What you bring? Where's your house? Where's your car? Where is your 6-figure job? Yeah, well, I mean, so women consider themselves as valuable, something to be had. So wait, what that mean? So that they don't have to bring anything
that's what I'm saying.
To the table?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, we call those kind of knockhead.
No, I mean, I don't know. But some men seek
like
that kind out. Yeah, some men seek that kind out. To each his own, no?
Yeah, because true that.
Some men do not want an independent woman. You check?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Man's perspective. Let's get it.
You got the first part of the man's perspective, ladies and gentlemen, for today. The day before, the most important day in a woman's calendar. More important than a birthday. More important than Christmas. So no candy pop down. That's right. Let me see where man's perspective for today, ladies and gentlemen. It says, every word has consequences. Every silence, too.
Silence has consequences. Yeah, silence has consequences. Yeah.
Every word has its consequences.
Silence is considered
an opinion.
No consent.
Yeah, exactly. People feel like if you don't say nothing, well, they're on no side. Yeah, you choose a side. So because like the same thing happening right now with Belize joining in the ICJ thing about Israel. A lot of people feel like we should not do that. We should not do that because words have consequences. But the thing is, so does silence. If we don't say nothing, that also have consequences.
Yes.
So
yeah, there are times when I gotta be silent though. Hey.
Yes, like I know. Like, right? Like, does this dress make me look fat?
All right, let me get a man's perspective.
There it is.
And this one again, I got this one from a different source, but it brings a scenario.
Very good.
And it's simple like this, and how you handle this scenario. So, after 2 years of marriage, you're married to this woman, and you're renting a place.
Together.
Yes, together. You're paying the rent, of course.
What?
You're paying the rent. Because the one of the...
Oh, wow, that kind of relationship, trophy wife.
Yes, a valuable.
Yes.
But down the road, you find out that the woman you're married to, and her mother, and God knows who else, deep down, owns the same place that you're renting. So you're paying rent to her and her mother for the place that you're renting, but you never know that. Because somebody else deal with their business. How you process that? Do you feel that you were misled? You feel that something is wrong with that scenario?
In the words of one of the greatest television actors of all time, Daffy Duck, you're despicable. Yes, because
tell me.
You have to pay rent anywhere that you go.
Yes.
So it's not the paying the rent that is the problem. It is the sneaky, underhanded, conniving way it looks.
No, but she owned the place though. She demand.
Yes, but it looks like then they try get over upon her. Like you're married to me, but you still have to pay for something where I own.
Yes, you own it. But not tell you that you own it.
Exactly, and this is what I'm saying. You have to pay rent wherever you live or mortgage wherever you live. But you at least want to know that who you to pay to. You know, if you to pay to somebody and you find out, wait, babes, all this time that you own the building,
yes,
and I pay you rent, and I to sacrifice, I to cut down for my weed because I'm a short for rent, and that there's one least sneaky underhanded.
I don't think that no one least sneaky, nothing that one big sneaky.
But yeah, definitely.
So it's a true story. It's a true story, and the guy said that over the 2 years he paid $24,000 towards the rent where the wife owned.
I'd ask him back for 12.
So you have a case to court or what?
Of course.
So what do you do after that?
No.
You end the relationship there or you continue?
You don't have a case at court. You don't have a case at court because the court will say the same thing. Sir, wherever you go, you have to pay rent. It doesn't matter to who it is. Where you will have to probably do, that one be one civil case because it's not a criminal. That one be a civil case. And
so is it a marriage ending scenario?
To me, it would be. To me, it would be because that you broke one trust. One simple thing like this, you couldn't tell me. One simple thing like, I own your babes, you couldn't tell me. Well, you know to tell me. You know? Maybe you could have talked me out and left me behind, but I take my lot of cokes in and I'm no missionary neither.
All right. There you go. But that just brings into, perspective that, some serious games get played out here in
yeah. I mean, think about anybody would feel funny with that, bro. That's the one thing when you get in a relationship like that, that should be one thing where we leave you. Oh man, this is your place. Oh, we don't have to pay rent, or we just pay the minimum rent. But then when you find out after 2 years I don't married to you, kind of thing, and I had to pay rent and this stuff, your place. Come on, my girl, something wrong there. Right away, I mean, ask one post prenuptial.
There you go. All right. Food for thought, man. So guys, I mean, hey, deception is a.
Ask for the landlord first.
No, rough thing. Yeah, you say the landlord, but somebody else will manage the place.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah.
Anyway, that's all.
All right, we could do the weather now, or let's do the weather.
Let's do the weather. We were gonna have Miss Godump here, but I Love Her couldn't make it. So maybe we get I Love Her Godump tomorrow to do it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is from a Pakistani province. I'm not sure of the name. Mr. Tunflow, and Ishi has been a big fan of this stew, listening through the internet, right, Mr. Tunflow? You listen on the internet. Anyway, Ishi is very happy to be here, and we like the fact that
Tropical
he's here.
depression.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Worldwide Weatherman Ishi Tunflow. Yes. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Tunflow.
Is she done?
Is she? Yeah, people got funny names, and that one based off a Latin neither. Go ahead, is she?
Is she done?
Would you rather call him Mr. Tunflow? Okay, go ahead, Mr. Tunflow.
Oh, man, calm down. Aye. Thus, the easterly airflow will support fair and dry conditions. Yo, last night the breeze made the pop out. I wonder if the storm the blowing, but no.
Yep.
Wasn't a cloud in the sky. It was like lot of nuts. I mean nuts.
Nah, yes.
24-hour forecast calls for sunny skies with little or no rain and partly cloudy skies tonight with isolated showers, if any.
Yeah.
We already said winds east-southeast, 10 to 20 knots. Let me see. Yeah. I see close the blow point line. I see close the blow point line out. Yeah.
That's the 20 knots.
Yes, so I know the knots they up.
Yes.
Waves at 5 to 7 feet. Temperatures along the coast 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 90 inland, 77 in the hills. Occasionally gusty winds and locally rough seas. Small craft caution is in effect. Operators of small crafts are advised to exercise caution. And looking ahead, a few showers can be expected, especially over northern and central areas on Friday. Then showers will become isolated by Friday night.
Yes.
That's what we said. That you have a wet Valentine.
That's right. Best one to have.
Yeah. So we tell you before we tell you. Pay attention.
Buying a gift early.
Yeah. Tides became high at 10:56 this morning. Low again at 4:42 this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Sunsets at 5:53. What are you say it, no? Sunset when?
Know your role. 5:53. Know your role.
And moonrise will be tonight at 7:02. There you go. Michelle Augustine, family to relative. Big up yourself.
Very good.
At the National Service.
Yes. So, Mr. Tunflow, are you going to give us an in-depth, or will that do for today?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it just like that. Expect these, tomorrow you might have a little moisture in your Valentine. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation once more for Mr. Ishi Tunflow.
We'll take
Say
a break.
hello to the rest of the Tunflows.
Ishi.
Ishi, yes, man. I'm thinking I'm Jewish when I first saw
boy. All right, guys, you're locked into the morning stew for we're again downhill Thursday. Where's the cyclist? Come on. There he is.
Hold on tight.
Downhill.
Hold on. Yes.
Literally. Watch it.
Watch how close to the bank then curve there. Yeah. Look behind that too, you know.
Where the slip there? You slip something about? Wait for it. Wait. Right here you slip. See there? Right there, back where you got.
Nearly tumble down. You see it turn on because it drop your water too. You see it turn on what?
All right, you know where I'm going, right? Straight downhill.
Straight downhill. That's right.
We'll be right back, folks. It's Downhill Thursday.
Hey. How you mean, man?
Sea una persona ocupada o atrapado en el tráfico.
Today is the day you've been waiting for. Today is your birthday. just can't wait to celebrate. Because today is your birthday. Today is a very special day. Tonight, we gonna party. We just can't wait to celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lenny Bailey on the birthday tip. Of course, people celebrating birthdays today. Who is that right there? So,
yes, that one right there. So is the one and only Akeem Tablada celebrating a birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you, Akeem Tablada. Coming to you from. Oh, actually, no, that's Julian Usher. That's Julian Archer. Yes. That's one at least 11 sent in. That's Mr. Julian Archer. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Julian Archer, coming to you from all your friends and family. Wishing you many, many more. Yes, very good. Also on this day, celebrating a birthday is Miss Stephanie Perriott. Yes, relations. Happy birthday to you, Miss Stephanie. Hope you have many, many more coming to you from the entire family with love. But not only that, Miss Norma Elizabeth Skeen is also celebrating a birthday on this day. So happy birthday to you, my dear. Coming to you from the entire family, all your friends, with lots and lots of hugs and kisses. And here he is, Mr. Akeem Tablada. Happy birthday, sir. Hope you have many, many more coming to you from Terry and all the family. Wishing you many more. That's right. That's right. And turn it on.
Mike, yeah. Celebrating birthdays.
Birthday too.
Mike. Stephen Ramsey.
Yes.
Out there in them foreign lands. Big up yourself, sir.
That's right.
Ask Groove, please give me ask Groove how the vibes for the V stand up, so how village people take the Valentine's.
Brick one how village people do Valentine.
Cookie tree.
Oh, we Valentine, I'll tell you what, they're not missionary. That much I can tell you.
But I know if you want to get down the same romanticism and want to get down a romantic or yeah.
Just because we live the village, you think we live the bush?
I don't say
that's the question right there. The answer right there. Just because we live the village, you think we live the bush?
We live the bush. I also sent up another birthday that I just noticed.
The man said do the same thing, man.
Yeah, we did the same thing. That's right. And yeah, very good. The only one thing we did different is we closed the door so that the chicken and the goat they don't come in. Yes. We have a birthday up there that I just sent up, and this is young, let me see, Renee Martinez. Happy birthday to Renee Martinez, coming to you from your father, Rafael Martinez Sr. Says you growing into a strong,
which Rafael? Man on the mic?
Rafael Martinez, yeah.
Man on the mic, all right.
Yeah.
Kenisha Moody birthday today. Marcela Oliveira also celebrating a birthday today. Shamika Avila. Sherry Castillo birthday today. Hey, Sterling, what up? Kenneth Sterling Jr. Big up yourself.
the original Sterling
Security for surety. Oh, you mean?
All right.
Big up yourself, Sterling. Large up yourself for your birthday, sir.
Ask Brick if he not sit there and do it with the light on.
All right, we got to get on out of here.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to go. Miss Love had to go on assignment, but we will be seeing her tomorrow. On behalf of me, Mr. Frisco, and Miss Love, we want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Dunghill Thursday lived up to its name. The guy straight Dunghill, we're going to blame it on Frisco this time. We're going to talk about missionary and all kind of thing like that, like we not done religious.
Yeah,
so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to our MCO, Miss Lexi upstairs. We hope to see you tomorrow in good health. Until then, ayo.
That too.
Yeah, how you mean?
Yeah.